The control panel is set too far forward and the top is not flat, so it makes it hard to set baskets on it. The door has a clip only at the top, not the bottom. Which makes the bottom of the door spring out a little bit. Same. Okay, power button, turns it on, keeps the last setting. You've got regular, whites, different times, colors, delicates, bulky items, towels. Then over here you've got normal dry, sanitize, time dry. You can adjust the time up or down. More time, less time by pushing the bottom buttons. Wrinkle control. Heavy duty, and then a quick, and you can also adjust the time. Over here, the remote enable allows you to operate it, turn it on or off with your phone. Stop.
Go.
You've got a drum light which turns on. Is on or off, whichever you want. You've got the steam options. So you can have it off, steam, reduce static, or steam and reduce static. Got steam refresh, on or off, which allows it to rejuvenate the load. Temp, you can adjust that for high, medium high, high, medium high on that particular setting. The dryness determines how dry it will be when you get done by the sensor. Wrinkle shield, if I remember it right, comes back on and keeps the dryer running for a little bit to keep the wrinkles out of it. The wrinkle shield will add up either on with steam or on or off. It will add up to an hour and 50 minutes of periodic tumbling to keep it from wrinkling, or a short steam cycle to take the wrinkles out. Sanitize is for very hot and supposed to cure everything. The dryness allows you to pick how dry you want it to come out of the machine, when you want the sensor to shut off. EcoBoost, turn it on or off. Takes more time, but it's supposedly more economical. And then you can save your favorite cycles via the Whirlpool app. The remote enable, on or off, and it looks like you have to pay after this first 6 months 99 cents a month to keep your app and stuff working. To turn the machine on, you push the hold to start for 3 seconds and it turns the machine on, and it will run until it's dry if it's sensing. Okay. You can turn the light on or off in the drum, and so you can see your clothes falling around. After you've pushed the pause, hold, stop button, you can push it again, the start button, to restart the machine. And again to stop it so you can look inside. So this is the rack that goes inside for drying shoes and hats and things you don't want to tumble. You just put that in here, stick the two knobs in the front drawer, set it on the rear, add what you would like to dry, close the door, and start the dryer. So this is the lid screen. You simply stick your hand in, pull it up. It is a two-part fold-over type of thing. You push this button, you open it up, and there's your lint. It has a tendency to want to flop over, so it's a little bit of a pain to clean. It also folds each and every time, so you almost have to lay it on something. It's not what I would consider the best design. Once you've got it cleaned, you fold it back, clip the top, and there's a little flap here. It just automatically goes down, and you push it in like so. Turn it on, you push the power button, pick your cycle, hold it for 3 seconds to start. It starts running. To shut off a cycle, you have to push the power button. Okay. Turn it on, you push the power button, pick your cycle, hold it for 3 seconds to start. It starts running. To shut off a cycle, you have to push the power button. There. Okay, here we have optional side exhaust. There are optional holes on both sides of the machine. If you push the drum light, it'll turn it on or off. If you hold it for 3 seconds, then you have your damp dry signal on or off. You can turn the EcoBoost on or off by just tapping. If you want to have the cycle signal, you hold for 3 seconds. And you can pick off, low, medium, high, or back to off and go through it again. When it's on sensing mode, the time will go up and down depending on the wetness it senses. Okay, in your remote control here, it tells you about if the vent is clear or plugged. You can do the settings for the dryer, what to dry, how to dry, where it's set, steam settings, EcoBoost, so you can do this from wherever you want via Wi-Fi. You can turn on the remote control or not. Different cycles, utility cycles. Quiet mode, you can turn the drum light on or off. I guess you can buy supplies, you can set your preferences, you can look up the product manual and get a hold of service and support. And here you see we plugged up the vent, so it now says that I need to check the vent. We manually plugged the vent, so nothing to worry about. You can also assign laundry tasks to your kids to tell them what you want them to do and send it via message. steam options, reduce static, steam and reduce static, off. The steam setting, or reduce static, the reduce static runs it extra time at the end of the cycle. The steam adds a little bit of moisture at the end of the cycle. So you can add both, or you can go back to normal. The steam refresh, when you turn it on, will reduce wrinkles from dry items. It's an independent cycle, works by itself, and won't be combined with any other cycles, unlike the steep options where you can add it to the end.
Okay.
So these are the legs. They screw into the bottom of the dryer, like so. They do not turn very easily. You're probably going to need a wrench. I'm using an inch. It's not quite that size, but and then you want to put all four of them about even, and then hopefully the dryer and your floor are level. But it'd be nice if they had a balance bar like washers do, so that you could just adjust the front instead of trying to adjust the back too. Much taller than the old dryer, so you can't slide things across. The other dryer was level with the top of the wash machine. It also sticks out a lot farther. It's much deeper and much narrower than the old standard.